If you've ever wondered, why did I react like that? You're about to find out. In this short video, we're going to break down the subtle but powerful signs that you're still responding to life from old wounds and how to shift into aligned, grounded, present you responses instead. My name's Monique Warotny, and I help people rise out of autopilot patterns, reclaim their emotional clarity, and thrive intentionally every day. If you're ready for more self awareness and inner peace, you're in the right place. Most people think their reactions are about what's happening now, but often they're echoes of experiences we've never healed from. Studies on emotional memory show that your nervous system can get stuck in past danger mode, even when you're safe today. Have you ever been triggered by something small, then shocked at how big your reaction was? It's exhausting. You feel misunderstood, ashamed, or overwhelmed, and you can't explain why. By learning the signs, you can finally separate past you from present you and shift into responses that match the life you're actually in. The first sign you're responding to past wounds, you overreact to small situations. When a tiny issue hits you like a major threat, that's a wound talking. People with stored emotional pain tend to time travel emotionally, reacting from the age they were when the wound was created. Ever snapped at something for something minor and then immediately thought that was a bit much? This can damage relationships, create guilt spirals, and make you feel out of control. Ground with this question. If I wasn't triggered, how big of a deal would this actually be? This resets your emotional scale back to now. The second sign you're responding to past wounds, you assume people are upset with you even when they're not. Old wounds often teach us to expect rejection. Psychology calls this rejection sensitivity dysmorphia, common in people who've been criticized, ignored, or emotionally neglected. Do you reread texts, analyze tone, or panic when someone takes too long to respond? Living in constant emotional hypervigilance is draining, and it keeps your nervous system in a chaotic threat state. Practice neutral interpretations. Replace "they're mad at me" with "there are 20 other explanations, and most of them aren't even about me." The third sign you're responding to past wounds, you avoid conflict because conflict once meant danger. If you freeze, appease, or disappear at the slightest tension, that's a sign you once learned conflict wasn't safe. Children who grew up in chaotic or unpredictable environments often develop the fawn response to stay safe. Do you ever agree to things you don't want just to keep the peace? This leads to resentment, burnout, and feeling invisible in your own life. Start with micro boundaries, tiny truth-telling moments like, "Actually, that doesn't work for me." Build safety and confidence. Sign number 4, you're responding to past wounds. You over-explain yourself constantly. If you're always justifying your choices, you may be trying to prevent criticism you received in the past. People pleasers often come from environments where they had to earn emotional safety. Do you feel the need to provide the whole essay when you simply want to say no? It keeps you feeling stuck in a loop where your worth feels tied to performance, approval, or perfection. Practice clean, short communication. "No, thank you. That doesn't work for me. I need a minute." No backstory required. The fifth sign your past wounds are affecting you, you feel a deep fear of abandonment, even in stable relationships. Abandonment wounds are sticky. They follow you even when the relationship is in front of you and healthy. Your brain remembers patterns more than people. New love doesn't erase old fear. Do you feel anxious when someone becomes emotionally close or emotionally distant? This fear can sabotage connections that are actually safe. Affirm with yourself. This fear is old. This relationship is new. Separating the two calms the nervous system. The sixth sign you're responding to past wounds, you shut down emotionally when things get too real. Emotional numbness can be a trauma response, not a personal trait. The brain protects you by lowering emotional intensity when it believes you can't handle more pain. Do you ever feel yourself going blank, disconnected, or like you're watching your life from the outside? It blocks intimacy, joy, and the ability to feel fully alive. Reconnect in small ways. Gentle movement, warm water, breathing into your belly. It tells your body, we're safe now. Sign 7, you're responding to past wounds. You're hyper independent. You don't need anyone. If your motto is, I'll do it myself, that's not strength. That's self-protection. Hyper independence is often rooted in wounds where relying on others lead to disappointment or harm. Do you struggle to ask for help even when you're overwhelmed? Doing life alone isn't noble. It's exhausting. Start letting people in, little by little. Not fully, not all at once, just enough to remind yourself that support can be safe. Healing doesn't mean you need to get triggered. Healing means you recognize the trigger before it hijacks you, and you choose a different response. That's real power. If this video helped you understand yourself a little deeper, hit like, drop a comment, subscribe, and share it with someone who's on their healing journey too. The more we normalize this conversation, the easier it becomes for all of us to rise and thrive together.